Thank you for joining us. Talk about the retirement obstacles created by being an entrepreneur. My name is Kenner French. I'm with VastSolutionsGroup.com. What you're doing is listening to Vast Voice, produced by VastSolutionsGroup.com, where we talk about tax, retirement, and artificial intelligence, all to help small business owners to get prepared for retirement and lower taxes and, well, beat the daily grind that exists for entrepreneurs. Why don't we go ahead and get straight into it? Once again, Kenner French with VastSolutionsGroup.com. I'm so excited to talk to you about this one because this one is very important, as are all of them. This one potentially more so because this one, in this podcast episode, we're going to talk about retirement obstacles that are created by being an entrepreneur. We only work with entrepreneurs, or typically at least, and a lot of this is really a culmination of obstacles that we see when talking about being an entrepreneur as far as retirement goes. When it comes to, being an entrepreneur, there are many advantages, no doubt, many. However, there are also disadvantages. Well, with some self-discipline, many of these disadvantages can be avoided that we're going to talk about. Number one, putting off saving for retirement. Most of the entrepreneurs out there realize that retirement planning is an issue. In the early years, it's common to struggle or believe that the best investment is to reinvest your business. I should say reinvest into your business, I should really say. Saving the early years is so hard, but then again, it's really, really important. I think we all know that, but it's tougher to do that. Saving diligently from, let's say, age 20 to 30 results in more retirement money than saving from, 50 to 65. If you save $300 a month for 10 years at 10.5% interest, as an example, you'll have approximately $63,000 at the end of that 10-year period. If you then stop saving and simply leave the money alone for the next 33 years, you'll end up with over $2 million. However, if you start saving $300 per month at age 32 and save for the next 33 years, you only end up with roughly $1 million. Those first 10 years are worth twice as much as the next 33. Think about that. The earlier you start, the better off it is. Number two, saving for retirement requires much more discipline, obviously. Perhaps the best part of corporate benefits is the automation. You can fill out a simple form and a portion of your paycheck is sent to your retirement accounts before you ever get your hands on it. Out of sight, out of mind, therefore. Those are the simple self-employed. Those that are self-employed, I should say, or entrepreneurs, lack that advantage. The entrepreneurs are much more likely to have the following mindset. I'll pay my bills, I'll have a tiny bit of fun, and then I'll save the rest. This hardly works. Hardly ever, really. Your expenses will tend to expand to match the amount of money available. I'm an entrepreneur. I get it. I'm in the same boat as you are. The solution is to pay yourself first. Well, this is a common theme, but it's really especially important for the entrepreneurs out there. A lack of financial help. Yeah, this is where there's true fall down in overall capitalistic society, as I'm concerned. Those who are not entrepreneurs have access to their HR departments, who are, they're theoretically well versed in explaining benefits. In many cases, the mutual fund company that supports the 401 program will also come out to give yearly presentations and field questions, typically. Some companies even provide free access to investment planners, financial planners, insurance people, etc. If you're on your own, you likely lack this process. Now, fortunately, there are great books on retirement planning. There are also tons of experts out there. Anyway, with little diligence, you can overcome this disadvantage. Number four, inconsistent income levels make it challenging to plan. When you have a conventional, employment, your salary is set and isn't likely to drop unless you get fired. Being self-employed, you probably have a lot less consistency, because of the potentially large income savings when you're self-employed. It's important to save whenever you are provided the opportunity. If you've had a few challenging years, like many people have in this world lately, then things are they can turn around quickly. Most people want to spend some money, enjoy themselves, avoid this temptation. Just remember that you're saving for more than just this year. You're also having to save for the last years when you couldn't save as much. Although self-employment poses some challenges with regards to retirement planning, there are solutions, obviously. It's really simply a matter of getting started now, ASAP, investing regularly, $1 a month, whatever the number is, just to get used to it, getting the information required and saving whenever you can. Now, I know that these sometimes sound daunting, these, retirement obstacles that are created by those entrepreneurs out there. But what I would say is you're not alone. There's resources out there. Use us as a resource at vastsolutionsgroup.com or give us a call, 888-808-8278. We're here for you. There's resources out there. There's no doubt being an entrepreneur sometimes is difficult, but the overriding benefit, it's incredible in comparison. I've been an entrepreneur really since 2006, maybe a little bit before that, and I am so happy. I've not one day ever said I wish I were employed. That's incredible. I think most entrepreneurs would say that. Sure, there's challenges, but overall most would say they're very happy being an entrepreneur, being in charge of their own future. Once again, Kenneth French, it's indeed been a pleasure. I really appreciate you taking the time to listen to this podcast, and please refer us on to other people who potentially would be interested in some of this free content that we're providing for the entrepreneur.